Get started. Okay, hi everybody. Welcome to Team Infinite Health and Happiness. We're so glad that you could join us tonight. I realize it's Cinco de Mayo. I realize that some of you may be celebrating, but we're going to try to be real consistent on our meetings and make sure that you're getting all the information that you could possibly ever need. So the first thing I want to do is welcome all the new people, and I'm going to just say it. I will do the shout outs tomorrow. I don't know if you heard, but for some reason, Plexus bumped me down to a preferred customer late Thursday night, and they didn't get it fixed until yesterday. So I'm a little bit behind on some of my tasks, but it's okay. I'm back to being an ambassador. So praise the Lord for that, because it was kind of scary. But here's what's even funnier is they fixed it, and then they sent me a welcome to Plexus email. Like I was a brand new ambassador, and I thought, oh my gosh, they think I'm brand new. I was like, but everything's good. So thank goodness for the technology department or the technical department at Plexus. Sometimes they do mess things up, but this time I'm going to give them an A. They got it fixed, and I only called 3 or 4 times. But I want to welcome all our new people, because y'all, we had an incredible April, and we've already had an incredible May so far. Like, we've started off unbelievable. So I'm going to go ahead and welcome everybody that joined in April, because a lot of people joined towards the end, and then I'm also going to welcome the people that have already joined us in May. So for April, I want to welcome Julie Sundberg, Monica Watson, Carrie Curry, Peter Bauman, Paulette Garcia, Ricky Harper, Paula Foster, Terry Lynn, my mom, Deanna Schaffner, Valerie Smith, welcome back, Valerie, Susie Mae Palmer, Sarah Skowronski, I think that's how you said it, I'm not sure, Dwayne Myers, Jennifer Kitterman, Jennifer Lambert, and Ray Vanilla. Then, just in 5 days, these people have joined: Pamela Connor, Billy McCombs, Maddie McCombs, Zachary Sutton, and Carly Clark. And Billy joined under Brittany, 3 days ago, Brittany? And she's signed 3 people already. So as soon as they all get their welcome kits, Billy will be officially silver, so, and get the incentive. And that's the other thing I wanted to talk about, and Trila's going to talk a little bit more about it, but in April, Miles and JD, aka Terry and Trila, got the $100 impact incentive and the $250 impact incentive. And let me just tell y'all, that money is in your account before they send you an email telling you that you got the money. So work for it. Alexandra Hunsucker, who has been kind of not working the business for a while, we had a conversation, I guess Thursday morning. Was that the last day of the month? Yeah, Thursday morning, she had 1 ambassador, and by Thursday night, she had gotten the impact incentive. So it can be done. And y'all, that money is, especially right now, and even people that are getting paychecks, like, JD's still getting a paycheck, but y'all, we're being pretty conservative, because you just don't know. You just don't know what's going to happen. So, for the average American person, $100 is a lot of money. I mean, it's a lot of money. It's a lot of money to me. And so if you can work towards that, and it's not just that $100, you also get the additional parts, which Trila is going to talk about. Okay, because she's going to give you money, math. That's her jam. She wants to do math. Okay, so something really exciting happened this afternoon, and I haven't even talked to Trila about it. And Trila was going to do this. So Trila was going to set up a basic checklist of what you need to do when you sign a new ambassador or what you need to walk your new ambassador through. And I'm going to tell you, that first week, those first 3 days are crucial to keeping that ambassador, to getting that ambassador going, to getting them excited, to helping them earn some money. And I'm going to tell you, money talks. So, and that's what happened to me. I was not going to sell, not going to share. I don't care. And then, you know, a couple of people just ordered from me, and that first check I got was like $37. And I was like, okay, what do I do for that? And then I was like, maybe I can double it. And then I did. And then I really started thinking, okay, this is a plan B that means something. Because even if I'm only bringing in an extra $300 to $500 a month, y'all, that's significant. I mean, that's significant. So that's what we want to make sure that y'all are doing when you sign a new ambassador, or you are a new ambassador. We want you to have the new ambassador checklist that was made up by corporate. And I'm going to post it after we get off the call. So it's day 1. Everything they should do: schedule a meeting with your sponsor, follow the steps in the video to access your training resources, access your digital success kit, because some people aren't going to get, and I don't think you should wait to get the physical success kit. If you can get them started, like one of Alexandra's girls, and same thing for Brittany. I don't think that Brittany's girl that's gone silver has even gotten her welcome kit yet. And she's already signed 3 people. So why wait? It tells you the Facebook pages you should be on, which includes the Plexus Ambassador Academy, which takes you through every single step, the work from home, the Plexus YouTube channel, and make sure you're signed up for the text messages. Then it tells you day 2 and day 3. And one of the things I like about this is that, you know, I had a conversation with a new ambassador. She doesn't have her welcome kit either. And she kind of spent all day training, and then she got overwhelmed. And I don't think you should spend all day training, and, you know, a brand new ambassador that doesn't even have her products, doesn't even have her welcome kit, because it's just too much information. So day 1, it should be, let's get you set up for success. Let's get you all the information and learn where to go to get the information. Then on day 2, you start watching the training videos. And by day 3, you should have it all worked out. And y'all, in the virtual office, in the training resources, it's clearly stated day 1, day 2, and day 3. On the Ambassador Academy, you go to a little tab called Units. And that's where you can start training there too. So there's 2 different places that you can start training. And guys, I kind of want to start over. It's so exciting because this is just such a great way to make sure that you're ambassadors. And then here's the deal. Then it's on them. Their success, because your success is on you. Their success is on them. But as long as you do your part and you set them up to succeed, then they should be able to succeed. And we're in this huge momentum right now. I mean, they couldn't even quote how many people had ranked up, you know, the other day on that new huddle call. It's incredible. And that's how it's going to be, because people are starting to get this. They're getting gut health. I mean, y'all, are you looking on your Facebook feed? How many videos and posts are about your immune system? And how many people are not buying into all of the hype about you're going to have a vaccine, and you've got to take this drug. You can't take the 23-cent pill. People are not buying into all of it. So we need to be ready to share the good news about our immune boosting products that we have. And let me tell y'all, I've read a couple articles about selenium and it being one of the ingredients that, or one of the, I believe it might be a mineral. Is it a mineral? It might be a mineral. One of the minerals that when people that don't get the COVID or recover quickly have in their system. And guess what? We have a product with selenium in it. Yes, Brittany's holding it up. So, and I don't want y'all to quote me on that because I'm not a doctor or anything like that, but I am saying that when people start to do their research, I saw somebody post what they were taking daily, and it was the vitamin C, the zinc, the tonic water. They were getting their vitamin D and they were taking selenium. So you're going to hear about that. You're going to hear about that more. And we can't make any claims or anything, but I'm just telling you, we already have a product with it in it. So that's going to be something that we can work with. Okay, enough of that. So I'm going to turn it over to Trila, and she's going to share with us, we're going to math class, because she's going to share with us how much money you can make. And I'm just going to tell you, and she probably will too, that we as a family, me and JD and the cook team, we didn't just make $350. Okay, Trila.
Okay, guys, I'm going to try to do this very clearly and easily, okay? And what I want you to do is if you hear something that speaks to you, I want you to reach out to me and let me give you more details, okay? Because if I overwhelm you with all the details of all the different things I'm going to share with you, I think it's just going to be bleh, okay? So, did you like that?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Okay, the first thing you need to know is adding 3 people, okay, gets you the first impact stimulus, okay? If you add 3, you get $100 bonus extra, okay? That's on top of the silver bonus if you've not already gone silver, okay? If you add 6, you get an additional $250, which then makes you get a total of $350. Now, what you have to understand about that is when you are adding these new people, you are also getting money from their welcome packs. It's called the business building bonus. They did make a change on that. It's now just $20, not $25. Okay? And the person under you is the only other one that gets paid, and they get $5. So they had to change that up. The reason they changed it up is the $9.95 and the discounted welcome packs and so forth. They're having to make adjustments. Okay? Okay. If you want to challenge yourself, and especially if you have a spouse that's interested, yay, Kevin. Anyway, if you have a spouse that's interested, if you could possibly squeeze out of your budget enough to order or sign your spouse up this month or a significant other, you can use your son, your brother, have to be 18, Brittany, you can't use yours, but anyway, sorry, or older, or your mom or whoever, okay? There's an opportunity for you to make a lot of money. And I'm gonna talk to you about how. If I were you, I would try to get 6 to 8 people. In your mind, that's your goal for this month. Sign 6 or 8, okay? 6 to 8 people. What you want to do first thing is you want to sign your spouse under you. That's number 1, okay? The next thing you want to do is you want to make sure you have one other active ambassador this month. In other words, it doesn't have to be a brand new ambassador, but it has to be an ambassador that is going to get their 100 points. It's going to qualify. Okay? Okay. If you already have that, then that one's not going to count as new for you. Okay. But then after you sign your spouse up, you get 6 under your spouse. Now, if you do that, if you get, sign your spouse up and you get 6 more after that, you make $660 because your spouse will get the bonus, the impact bonus. They will get the pay points like you will get. They will go silver, so they will get that additional money, okay? And y'all, that adds up. $660 adds up. That's worth trying, right? And if you think about it, and I'm not trying to tell you to do this, but if you think about it, it's only really $99.05 for the people to sign up right now with the 10% off the welcome packs, okay? And the $9.95, it's like $99.05. If you are trying to get 6, you might even, and that would give you $660 extra dollars. You might say, hey, I will pay that $9.95. I'll refund you $10. So instead of getting 660, you'd get $600. But still, that's a lot of money. Okay? So you might want to think about that. Now, where the big bucks comes in is if you can get 9 people, including your spouse. That's why I said 6 to 8, because we're going to count your spouse as the 9, okay? Then you make $985 or $1,085 if you have not gone silver yet. What Terry and I did, because we signed our spouses up months and years ago, is we got them to super silver and got them the $150 bonus added on to all of this that I just shared last month. It is doable. Can I say one more thing, Terry?
Oh, sure. Yeah.
Okay. I know this is not for everyone, and I've mentioned it on another call, and I know it's not for everyone. But one of the things I have done is used swap groups. There are a ton of people that sell Scentsy, Mary Kay, Yanni, all this stuff, right? And what I have done is I have thought to myself, okay, I have 3 weddings coming up. I need to get a wedding gift. So guess what? I reached out to Scentsy people and said, hey, if you'll join my team for $99.05, I'll spend $99.05 or not $100 on you. And I bought, with that $100, I bought 3 wedding gifts. So that I was going to be spending that money anyway, right? So that's what I did, and I got somebody who joined my team. Now, will that person, and I've probably done this about 6 times now. Will that person work the business? Probably not. Will that person order again? I don't know. But out of the 6, 4 are definitely ordering again, and 2 might even be might listen to this call and might be starting to do the business. So think about that, okay? Think about that as an option of if you've got a birthday coming up of your child or grandchild or whatever. Think about, Discovery Toys, somebody with Discovery Toys. Because with Plexus, if they join, they don't ever have to order or do anything again. Now, that's not what we want, but it's the truth. So, now, the other thing, just be careful. Sometimes they want you to join theirs too, okay? You have to be careful if you choose to do that. You have to be careful that there's no strings attached. Like with Plexus, it doesn't, it sets you up for an automatic shipment, and I tell them that. But I tell them that they can cancel and explain how, okay? But anyway, I just wanted to throw that out there. Think outside of the box. Think creatively. And that's close to $1,000. And I'd love to help you sit down and help you work it out.
So thank you, Trila. And that's what I was going to say is one of the things that you may want to do when you start getting to this, you want to strategize. You want to make sure that, first of all, that you have 3. You want to make sure that you go silver first. Then you can start building a downline under your husband or whatever, a child or whatever. Not a child, an adult. But you also want to continue to go out wide, because when you look at the compensation plan, you cannot just have one leg that is a rock star leg, because they want to make sure, because somebody could easily sign a rock star up and that rock star make it to diamond, and if Plexus didn't have those rules in place, there would be all these diamonds that didn't do anything. So they want to make sure that you continue to work your business. So it has to be fair and balanced. Let's just use that term. You have to have, and I don't know the exact number. It's not hard to achieve, y'all. It is not hard to achieve. Trila is my strongest leg, but I always try to make sure that I have about 50% of my points come from outside of her leg. So, and it's not that you don't have to have that many. It's a lot lower than that, but you do want to make sure that you continue to build out wide. So,
actually, Terry, just for the information I gave is just this month for this incentive, okay? Strategies have to change as incentives and situations change. So for this one incentive, you would end up making more money if you had at least one other person under you other than your spouse, and not really worried about right now going silver for you. But immediately after you get the 6th one under your spouse, you start putting under you again, okay? So strategies have to change with the offer.
Which brings a leaders retreat contest. And we don't know if the leaders retreat contest will be the same this year as it was last year. Every year it changes just a little bit, but as soon as the rules come out, which they will announce those, they'll announce where we're going, they'll announce the rules at convention, which is another thing. We'll have a drawing at the end to get your convention paid for. But what we'll do, as soon as we know the rules, and Trila and I will go through the rules with a fine-tooth comb, we'll figure out what's the best way for you to win the most prizes for Leaders Retreat, and hopefully win Leaders Retreat. And we've won it every year, and last year we were like, oh my gosh, this is going to be so hard. We just don't think we can do it. And before you knew it, we won every single prize, and we won it early. So that's something that we will definitely adjust strategies as soon as that starts, and it typically starts June 1st. So we will know more later. The contest starts June 1st, but they don't really tell us all the rules until convention. But this is a different year, so they may tell us something ahead of time. You just don't know what they'll do. Because I will say this, we've been with Plexus for a while now, and I have never, ever felt so much love and I don't know how to say it. they want us to succeed. They are putting so many things in place for us to succeed. I just feel like, you know, and I'll just be really honest. I felt like for a long time, if you were a jewel, you were getting all the attention. If you were a jewel, you were their star. But now I kind of feel like if you're a new ambassador, or if you're just working the business, I just feel like they're loving on us and they're giving us more tools to work with. So we can all make it to Leaders Retreat. And oh my gosh, I just want all of you to be there, because you all deserve to be loved on and pampered and treated like, you know, royalty. And that's what we're treated like. So strategy will change again, but for now, we're focused on show me the money. Okay? Show me the money. And believe me, if you need help figuring out what to do to strategize, you call us. We're here for you. Okay, 2 quick things. Did y'all see that Plexus is number 23 in the worldwide direct sales? Number 23. Y'all, there are companies that have been out there for decades that we're beating. So that is something so significant. If you've joined us, you're in the right place at the right time. And let me tell you something. We're selling products that everybody needs, okay? Not everybody needs a brownie tin, you know? In a pandemic, or when people are trying to stay healthy, they're not looking for a bundt cake, whatever you call it, or a cookie sheet. They're not looking for Cincy's. They're not looking for, you know, gosh, somebody keeps messaging me about this other stuff, and I'm like going, how did I get on your list? But people aren't looking for that. They're looking for health and wellness. And we've got something that people need to buy every month, which is huge. Like if you look at books, the children's books, well, how many can you buy? You know, and what's going to go, when people are in a financial bind, they're going to think, okay, do I really need to buy, you know, a bunch of books? Or do I really need to buy, you know, whatever? What I need is to make sure I'm healthy. Because if I'm not healthy, I can't go to work. If I can't go to work, I can't take care of my family. And people know you can either pay to be healthy, or you can pay a whole lot to be sick. So people are really, really getting that. So number 23. So you can use that. I just posted a thing on one of our pages, and I'll post it on ours. Okay, how about active? A new flavor. Yay! Okay, so I haven't posted it yet. I shared it with my son. I'll share it with y'all. There's a video that was done by, I think her name is Becky Page, and she goes into, she talks a lot about the new flavor, but she also talks about active and some of the things that it does that are amazing. And, you know, one of the things it does is it increases the nitric oxide in your blood, which is a huge thing right now, is the COVID attacks blood and all this other stuff. Nitric oxide in your blood. It also breaks down lactic acid, which helps break down pain for athletes, or, well, people like me. You know, if you've got joint pain or whatever and you've got lactic acid built up, it helps break down the lactic acid. But the one thing that she talked about that I didn't know is there's a product in it, or an ingredient called S7, which helps metabolize vitamin D. And what that also does is it helps you keep from, you can get sun and not burn as easily. So that's a huge thing, because people everywhere are, oh my gosh, get your vitamin D, get your vitamin D. But they're also worried about getting sunburned. So that's one of the things that the Active does. It has this S7 in it. It helps metabolize the vitamin D, makes it more soluble in your body, which is a huge selling point right now. You know, and let me tell you this, it's a limited time only. So they will probably sell out. And I will tell you, what I would do is get your VIP list ready and tell them that it goes on sale on the 11th, I believe. Is that correct? Does somebody know? I think it goes on sale the 11th, and y'all, it'll probably sell out pretty fast. Pumpkin spice, I'm telling you, people went berserk over it. And y'all, I can't stand pumpkin spice. And it was like, I was buying 4 bags at a time because I loved it so much. And of course they did sell out. And it won't run as long as pumpkin spice. I'm guaranteeing you that it probably won't run past June or July. So get your new flavor of Active. And I was on a call today, and all the jewels that have already had it said that for some reason, the men in their lives are loving it. I think it's a lighter flavor than the Active we have now. JD drinks Active every day. I drink it every other day. But they were saying that their husbands really, really love the new Active flavor. So with that, I'm going to turn it over to Trila, and she's going to share about what we're doing Thursday night. Trila?
Hi again. Yes, Thursday night we are having an online party. What's happening with these online parties is this. Our bigger group, our mentor group, Team All In and the Mango team, they are hosting weight loss challenges, 3-day challenges, and the beauty from within, the beauty challenges. And y'all are welcome to participate in those too. We post about them, and you just have to ask to be included, and then you get somebody to buy one of the boxes, either the beauty box or the weight loss box. And then they go through it 3 days, and there's all these graphics, and it's really fun and information and videos and everything. And then at the end, they wanted me to do an online party that kind of gives the rest of the story. In other words, they have focused, like these 3 days, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, on the weight loss products, on the MetaBurn, the Block, the Balance, the Slim, and the Lean, okay? And so I'm going to come in and do the rest of the story, the rest of the product, so to speak, and talk about our health and wellness, our pain management, our skincare, and so forth, okay? Now, the way these online parties work is you have to be a part of the group. You have to be on the group. The name of the group is Healthy You, Happy You. 3-day sip and sample, okay? That's the name of the group. All you have to do is message Terry or me, and we will add you to the group. Once you do, then you message your friends, everybody you can. You post about it, and you message your friends and say, hey, this is the business I've just started. I'd love it if you could be on, and I can give you the verbiage that I send. They don't even have to be on live Thursday night at 8 p.m. Central. They don't have to be on live, because the post will stay up for about 3 or 4 days, and the posts are numbered, and so they can go on and read them at their leisure. And then once they've said yes, that they'd like to be added, you go back to that Facebook page, you type in their name where it says invite your friends, the list comes, their name pops up, and you click on it, and they automatically get an invitation. Now they have to accept that invitation, or they won't be able to see the post. Okay? They have to accept that invitation before Thursday at 8 p.m., or they won't be able to see the post. Okay? So, well, you know what? That may not be true now, because it's an ongoing group. I forgot about that. So just make sure they accept the invitation, and then they can read it, and then you go back and follow up. Now, if you can be on Thursday at 8 p.m. Central Time, I would strongly urge you to. And I would also strongly suggest that about an hour and 30 minutes before, especially, that you get online and you just look and see who's online. You know how you can get on your phone and you go to Facebook Messenger? Hang on. And down here, well, you can't see it. It has like chat and then it has people. If you click on people, it'll tell you who's active. It'll say active and stories, and it'll tell you who's active. Y'all, I get on that and I see, oh, she's active, and I click on it and I have a message saved that just says, hey, we're having a party. Check out go to this link. And I give the link. And you wouldn't believe how many people flip over because they're already online. They're already on there. Okay? So I would suggest that you definitely set aside some time to do that during the party. I'm super busy during the parties, giving out post and post and post. But guess what else I'm still doing? Checking to see who's online and sending them an invite. Because they don't have to come right at 8. They can join at 10. They can join the next day. Okay? So use these parties. I do all the work. The only thing you do is invite your friends and follow up with them. Okay?
Awesome. Awesome. Okay. And so what we will probably do is maybe tomorrow we'll do a little video and separate this out so that you can understand better how this works. It's really, really simple. I don't want you to think, oh my God, that's so much. So don't get overwhelmed. Okay, let's talk about goals real quick. It's the first of the month. And y'all, I'm a big goal setter. And, I fail at some of my goals, but y'all, I had no idea that I would I would sign 5 new people last month. I mean, I was like so happy with myself. So here's the deal, y'all, you've got to write your goals down, okay? And you've got to have them where you see them every single day. My goal this month is to get JD to gold. Frida's already like senior gold. I want to get a couple other people. Brittany, we want to get her to super silver. We've got all these goals. And if you don't write these goals down and you don't look at them every single day, when you come into your office, I just feel like you're fumbling around. What should I work on today? But when you've got your goals written down right here, like I have one book. Okay, if I get to the 15th of the month and I haven't started a book, I better get on it. It's just a constant reminder of the things that I want to work on this month to build my business. And I highly suggest that you read a book a month. I don't care if it's a 10-page book on direct sales. I want you to read a book, do an Audible, read a book, just read, okay? If you read one book a month, by the end of the year, you've got an associate's degree. I mean, get after it. There's the saying, you don't know what you don't know. So today, what you need to be doing is you need to be preparing to be the person that you're going to be when you rank up. So the person you are today as an ambassador can't behave or work the way a silver ambassador does, because the silver ambassador now has a team. Now you're a leader. And you've got 3 people that you need to work with, check on, help, lift, and guide. And then you make super silver. Now you've got 10 people on your team. Then you make gold, and you've got 20 people. I think it's 20 people that you need to be helping. And if you're not growing as a person and a leader, as your team is growing, you're going to fall back. And you will hear at convention, Trina and I have heard it over and over again. I ranked up really fast, but I wasn't ready. And I lost so many of my team. And I think Trina and I can attest to that happening to us, that we've lost people because we didn't know how to lead them, nurture them, train them, and get them going. So make sure that on your goals, you have a book. And if you need a book, if you need books, names of books, let me know. I can give you tons. Also, Sarah Marble, I think she keeps a list posted all the time of books that she's reading. You know, your goals are completely different from mine. Trila's goals are completely different from mine. Your goals need to fit you. They need to fit you where you are. They also need to push you out of your comfort zone. Because if you remain in your comfort zone, you remain in your comfort zone. And I don't want you in your comfort zone, because you wouldn't be here today if you were happy with your comfort zone. True? So write down your list of goals. Post them on the page in the comments where I posted mine. Let's hold each other accountable. Let's check in. Let's help each other. Let's lift each other up. You're moving up when you're lifting up. So really spend some time thinking about your goals and write them down. Okay, Trila, are you ready to draw for convention?
I am.
Okay.
Pick a color, Terry.
Okay, hold on one second. Y'all, I really want to talk about convention. Y'all, it's Friday night and Saturday. Friday night and Saturday, and it could change your life. I have a saying, and I say it a lot here: commit or get. Okay? If you commit, I promise you, if you commit to that time block, it's June 19th and 20th, y'all, bring your friends over. Like, I would definitely, if I've got friends that are sitting on the fence, I'm going to say, you come on over Friday night. JD will cook some burgers, and we're going to watch something. And you sit them down. And then they'll sign up. So $29, tax deductible, or you might win it here tonight. Okay, Trina, go.
Okay, Terry, pick a color.
Well, that's silly. You know what I'm going to pick? Pink.
Try again. I didn't choose pink.
Red.
Linda.
Yay!
I heard you got that. That was red. See?
Yay! Okay, so here's the deal. Brittany got it last week. She already got her money. Go ahead and register. We will pick a winner every week, and if you've already gotten it, you can't win it again. So you never know. Be here next week. Okay, last thing. Trina, will you close us out in prayer? I think we all need it. Everybody needs it. So Trina, close us out in prayer.
Sure. Let's pray. Father, we thank you so much for our friendships, for the community here in Team Infinite Health and Happiness. We know, though, Father, that you are in control of our health and our happiness. And we know that we owe you all glory and honor and praise for every good thing in our lives. Work through us as we reach out and share these wonderful products and this wonderful opportunity. Send us people who need our products. Send us people who are hurting that we can love on. In your name. In your son's name we pray. Amen.
Amen. Okay, everybody, go out there and let's just slay it. Let's just really, really work this business. Get excited. Get excited about your life. Get excited about other people's lives. And there's so much negativity, so much sadness, so much heartbreak out there. And you know what you can do? You can bring a glimmer of hope to people. And really, that's all people want. They just want to hope that things are going to be better tomorrow. So with that, we're going to let you go. And as always, dream big. Thanks, y'all.